Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Melinda. This is my gold standard husband, Adine, and together we are Hustlin' Hooks. And today we are going to go over our goals for 2021 for our business.
Thank you for choosing to click on our video. Thank you for giving us an opportunity, and thank you if you're coming back as a subscriber or someone that's just been watching our videos for a while. We do appreciate all of your support. This is just a what are we going to do different in 2021 and how are we going to improve our business model from the year prior.
Yeah, or just little changes that we're going to make. For instance, our first one is just we're going to start phasing out most of the glassware that we sell. We don't know if it was the holiday season and carriers were upset or what happened, but we had a lot of broken glass at the end of 2020 that we had returns that we had to file claims on. So for our sanity and just the sake of our business, we decided we're really only going to pick up certain pieces of glassware.
Yeah, and certain pieces basically meaning like if it's extremely rare, like some of the Pyrex dishes that are worth, for a bowl, a couple $100 or something like that. But not only have we had these damage claims, it's also a lot of time and energy to package, and there's a little bit of stress and mental headache when dealing with a lot of glassware. So it's not like it made up a big amount of our sales anyways, but it's just another one like, yeah, I don't want to pack that right now, right? So it's just been lately, I think in the last 7 days, we've had 3 items that we're issuing full refunds on. And it's the loss of time packaging it. It's the money, right? Part of that is the money. It's the disappointment when your customer gets something that's damaged. And it's just like, if we eliminate glassware from our business model, that means that we're eliminating a percentage of our returns, and that's an overall win for us. So that's the easiest and quickest. And honestly, we made that decision this morning over coffee.
Yeah.
We just said, hey, look, we're just gonna, if we find something really valuable, we can always flip it locally. But if we just get away from it, I think it'll just be easier moving forward.
Right. And then our second one is we are going to be starting selling on Amazon. We're going to start incorporating that into our business model. We've been wanting to do this for a while.
Right.
We know that Amazon is a really big opportunity, especially at the level where we want to get our business to long term. And we just really haven't had the time or the space to really commit to that.
Right.
If you follow us on Instagram, you know that we have committed to a course through Amazon Lit, and we're very excited to start that journey.
We are.
Really get on there.
Yeah, we are. And what Melinda is talking about as far as where we want to get to, we're building a multi-million-dollar company. That's where we want to be. We want to have a warehouse with several dock doors that are constantly churning inventory. That's our end goal for this. Like we've said before, we don't want to be resellers. There's nothing wrong with being a reseller. It's just this is what we want. Yeah, we do love it. So. And I don't think we'll ever phase out eBay. Even like Amazon Lit, when we talked to Eric, and shout out to Amazon Lit if you haven't followed them or never heard of them, check them out on YouTube and on Instagram. Like they're murderers in the Amazon game, and they've been doing it for 7 years, and we chose them as our mentor because we believe in them. We believe in their transparency, and we believe in their no BS guru Amazon, we'll sell you blah, blah, blah. So anyways.
Right. And we believe that there's plenty of free information available and that it is possible to do it on our own without any courses or help. We just sort of wanted to skip those missteps, and we just want to sort of excel this as quickly as possible. And so that was our personal choice to do that.
So we're definitely excited just to get that started. And our first bit of that training is this upcoming weekend. So we're very excited to just go for it. Third one on the list is we're going to be separating our finances, our personal finances from our business finances. And I think this is something that is not really mandatory right off the bat, but it's definitely time for us to do so that we can have even a more clear vision into our future, especially when we start buying, half a truckload, 2-3 pallets of Amazon inventory to flip. We need that to be nice, concrete, and solid. And part of that too is that this year we're going to start paying quarterly taxes on our income so that we don't have a heavy a lump sum at the end of the year to pay for, just like we will coming up in the next few months for 2020. But that's a big one. That's a pretty easy one. We're gonna go find a bank that we want to work with, open up a separate account, switch all of our, our Amazon, our eBay accounts to that, and we're gonna have cash flow that's nice and separated from our day-to-day living expenses.
Right. And I think for us, because we both work other jobs as well and have different income coming in, it's going to be really good for us to see that deposit into the bank simply from our reselling or from Amazon and those sources, our other business sources, so that when we do make that transition to full-time, we're confident in what's going into our bank account.
For sure. And if you guys don't know us, again, if this is your first time watching us, we're part-timers. I work a full-time job, Melinda works a part-time job, and then also parents our kid when I'm at work. So we're both pretty much full-time workers. It just looks a little bit different.
Right.
Next up, we're going to implement 2 systems that we believe is really going to help us eliminate mistakes and become better on eBay and eventually on Amazon as well. And the first one is an aging inventory system. That's going to definitely help us on Amazon as we're going to be looking at selling different categories, but it's also going to help us with eBay. And what that really means is that
we're going to be looking at our older inventory and thinking of how are we going to deal with that? Do we take the listing down? Is there something we can do to improve it? Making sure that the inventory that we have available for sale is inventory that people actually want to buy. We want quality items in our store. We don't want filler items.
it also means having some sort of schedule, 30, 60, 90 days. And at what point do we say, okay, I've had enough. This thing isn't going to sell. It's time to take it down, put it in a box and resell it locally or donate it. That's a system that we don't currently have, which basically is okay because we've only been doing this for about 16 months and we don't have a lot of stuff that's been sitting for more than a year, but we definitely need a plan in place. And we're going to execute that by building it into our new spreadsheet that we're going to be developing for this upcoming year.
And to go along with that, the other system is a QC system. So whether that's us quality checking the other person or what that looks like, we haven't developed it yet, so stay tuned. But we just want to make sure that we're not making mistakes. It happens. We're human. We're the ones listing everything, taking photos. So it's good to have another set of eyes on it. We've both caught just silly mistakes that we've both made, whether it's because we're listing when we're tired, right before bed, it's like 12:30, we both have to work the next day, whatever. We just want a system where we can make sure that we're confident in our listings and that it's the right thing listed with the right information.
Yeah, and this is relatively simple. Like the most recent mistake that we made, one of us listed a pair of shoes and the width of the shoes were wrong, and now we have a pending return. That could have been easily avoided if we had a quality control or QC step in place, either us or a future employee that can actually just work through this and say like, hey, we have these 100 things and they were quality control checked by this person, we're good to go. And you can do that yourself, or you can maybe work with someone else. And if you don't have someone in real life with you, maybe you work with somebody else, like go on Instagram, find a buddy, and then bounce that off of each other and say like, hey, I just listed 15 things, can you check them? And I'll check your 15 things. Because one thing that when I do store reviews for people, I often encourage them to shop themselves, because that's how you're going to find those mistakes where it's like, whoa, that's actually a size medium, not a size, whatever. That's easy. Or, oh, my foot is in this picture, right? I accidentally uploaded the wrong picture in this listing. So again, eliminating and minimizing those mistakes is just going to add more dollars into our bank account. And it's also going to make our lives easier as we don't have to continuously apologize for little mistakes.
Right. And then our last one is to just average $10,000 in gross sales per month on eBay. That usually means $5,000 to $6,000 net in our bank account every month. We're not taking Amazon into account right now because we really don't know what it looks like, and we don't know what scale that's going to be for us, especially early on.
Right.
But again, averaging. So if we have some slower months, which is likely to happen probably around summer, where we have like 6,000 or 8,000 gross, we know we're going to have other months where we're going to make up for that and do 12,000 or 14,000.
Right.
Now, ideally, we'll beat that every month, but that is our goal.
Right.
And we know what we have to do to make that happen, which is be consistent in our sourcing and our listing, finding quality products, and just continually committing ourselves.
Yeah, and that average, like you've seen, if you watch any of our videos, you've seen me do this motion several times. It's so important to look at things as the long-term average. You
Right.
can't, just like weight loss, it doesn't happen instantly, but if you lose a pound, are you upset at that? But if you lose a pound on average per week, whatever, right? Then eventually you're going to get to your goal. And that's really important because, and you guys know, if you're a reseller or thinking about being a reseller, you're going to have $1,000 sales day and a $70 sales day, literally 24 hours apart. So
Right.
average is so key.
That's it. Those are our goals for our eBay business in 2021. Let us know what you think. Let us know what some of your goals are this upcoming year, whether for your business or things that you're just hoping to start doing in 2021.
And what a great year. If you've never sold anything on eBay, start today. Like literally go find your old graphing calculator. That's what we started with. Sell it for $60, free ship. You'll pay $5, get that into your bank, get it rolling. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs down if you're an evil person that hates us and only wishes the terrible things upon us. Just kidding. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you in this next one.